Welcome to step 2. In this step, we will format our text to change its color and size. We will also format our background to change the color to match the color of our text so that our text will be hidden in the workspace of our slide. And finally, we will turn off the guidelines so that they will not show when you use your application with the students. First, let's review the parts of our notebook. If you'll remember, this is our workspace. This is your toolbar, and you're not really going to use this a lot in this part of the lesson. These are your tabs. There is one that's going to be important for this lesson, and that's the Properties tab here. And you'll see more about how this works when we actually begin the lesson. This is your menu, and there are three parts of your menu that you're going to be using. So your menu is going to be very important for this part of the lesson. So let's go ahead and begin. The first thing that we're going to do is go up here to our menu. We're going to locate the word Edit and click on it. We're going to come down to where it says Select All and click again. Notice that all of my text boxes have been selected. I know this because they've all got this square around them. We've got this little drop down arrow, and that's going to be important later in another step, but we don't have to really worry about it right now. What I want to do is I want to change the size and the font of the words that I'm reading. To do that, I'm going to go over here to the Properties tab and click it to open up the tab. And the first thing that I see is an option to change the text style. Here are the different fonts, and here are the sizes. I think that since I'm going to be using this with elementary students, I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to find Comic Sans. Here we go, and click that. Now, because this is going to be projected onto the smartboard, I want to make that font a little bit bigger. So a good size for a projected presentation is 24. So I'm going to go ahead and change the size to 24. I also want to change the color of this font. To change the color, I need to locate Line Style in my Properties tab, and I'm going to click that. And I want to change the color of my font. I think I'm going to choose gray. So there we go. Now all the words are gray. And I'm going to click back over into my workspace to deselect this. Now all of my words are deselected. The next thing that I need to do is format my background. I'm going to go back up here to my menu, and I'm going to click on the word Format. This time I'm going to come down to the word Background and click again. Again, my Property tab opens up. I want to make sure that my words and the background are the very same color because I want my words to kind of hide on the background. So I'm going to choose that very same gray. Notice that all of my words have disappeared, and they're not really gone. I'll show you. I'm going to go back up here to Edit and Select All, and I can see that all of my words are still there. So I'm going to click off to deselect them. And now I need to remember that I want to turn off those guidelines because I don't want those to give away where my words are when the students are actually using this application. So again, I'm going to go back up here to my menu, and this time I'm going to look for a word called View, the word View, and I'm going to click on it. I'm going to come all the way down to Alignment and click Alignment. When the alignment window opens, I'm going to deselect or uncheck everything that has a check mark. That one does, and that one does. And then I'm going to click OK. And then that window goes away. And step 2 is done. In the next step, we will lock our text boxes in place so that they will not move. I'll see in step 3.